People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, this is an update as it pertains to dancehall artists. We are speaking about Leroy Russell, aka Tommy Lee Sparta. Now, people, when that incident first occurred last week, Monday, when the Popo said that they had Tommy Lee Sparta as a person of interest and he was supposed to turn over himself to the Freeport police station where I talk about in a Montego Bay, where I talk about St. James. I told you exactly what was going to happen. I told you that he was going to turn over himself or turn in himself and they were going to hold him on the state of emergency, and people, so said, so done. So we are speaking about at least 9 days. Last week Monday, where they are this week Wednesday, so we are talking about 9 days. Now, based on the information from his lawyer, and his name is Ernest Smith, he said that he is very confident that his client R.E. Tommy Lee Sparta will be released today. And people, like me say, based on what the lawyer is saying, they held a meeting yesterday at the Popo station where I talk about Tommy Lee Sparta, his lawyer, and also the detective. And he said that the meeting was very constructive, it was very useful, and it was very professional. So people, it seems as if they've come to some sort of amicable agreement that Tommy Lee Sparta might not be wanted to all the allegations or all the claims that people say him do. So people, it seems as if they had a discussion. It seems as if the lawyer along with Tommy Lee Sparta and the detectives are confident that Tommy Lee Sparta is not a person of interest, or even if he is a person of interest, them don't have the evidence for basically back up all that they are hearing. So basically, if you have no evidence, then therefore you cannot hold him. Well, technically, they can hold Tommy Lee Sparta under the state of emergency for at least, I think, 90 days is the extent. And people, don't quote me because I am not 100% sure. I know they had it indefinite and they might have amended it to 90 days. Me no know. So based on what the lawyer is saying, he is saying that they are supposed to have a session early this morning, as early as 8:30 in the morning. And he is expecting, he is optimistic that more than likely Tommy Lee Sparta, this is going to be a case of free at last. Now, people, like me say, at the end of the day, if you don't have the evidence, forget about all the hearsay and allegation and claims. If you don't have the evidence, you cannot hold him. So people, this is where the justice system in Jamaica needs to get better detective, better information, better intelligence, because whenever them keep arresting this man and people on social media keep making all sorts of claims and allegations, spreading all sorts of rumor and propaganda on people, this is my disclaimer once again. I am not saying that Tommy Lee Sparta is an altar boy. I am not saying that he is a saint. I am not saying that he is not doing or is not a part of any kind of thing that they are claiming. However, you need the evidence. Forget about hearsay, forget about allegation, forget about claim, and put in professional work. That means that you can nab or hold on for any sort of perpetrator for the thing them where you claim that they are doing. Otherwise, from that, we don't want to hear nothing. We want you to do your job in a professional manner. We want you to arrest. We want you to convict the criminals in Jamaica. However, you can't keep a hold on somebody and doing the same thing over and over. It is like catch and release. It makes absolutely no sort of sense. It is getting old. And people, like I've always said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. It makes absolutely no sense. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I said, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel, Jamaica Dancehall Source, one word. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel through Jamaica Buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the Clarendon Popo, they have released their list of the most wanted men in that parish. And people, the list reads as this. Numero uno, we are speaking about Dwayne Butler, OC, aka Taz. He is 42-year-old. He is from Farm District. We are talking about Maypen. We are talking about Clarendon. He is wanted for slap away. Him take out somebody prematurely before their expiration date. The next person on this prestigious list of esteemed young men, we are speaking about Delroy Burkett, OC, aka Little D. He is a young'un. He is 18-year-old. He is from Racecourse. We are talking about Clarendon. And this offense, likewise, he slap away somebody. We are talking about the same sort of thing. The next person on this list of prestigious young men, we are speaking about Zemar Andre Nelson, OC Nelson, OC Dilla, OC Terminator Boy, and he is 24-year-old, and he is from Buzzrock. We are talking about Effortville, Clarendon, and his offenses are slap away, shooting with intent. The next person on this list, we are speaking about Panil Broomfield, OC, aka Chang. He is 23-year-old. He is from Buzzrock, Effortville, Clarendon, same place as the next one. His offense, we are talking about shooting with intent. So people, it seems as if he has an obsession with the heat. We are talking about with the burner. The next person on this list, he has a very strange name, until them come for him, until the Popo them come for him. Anyway, until Powell, OC, aka Neville. He is 17-year-old, a youngin. He is from Racecourse, Hayesfield. We are talking about Clarendon. His offense, just like most of them, we are talking about them take away people prematurely. The next person on this list, we're speaking about Romain Murray, OC, aka John Tom. He is also a youngin. We are talking about 18-year-old, and he is from Comfort District in a Clarendon. And his offense, we are talking about shooting with intent. His offenses, 2 counts. The next person on this list of prestigious young men, high quality young men, we're speaking about Steve Leonard Francis. He is said to be 37-year-old, past his prime. He is from Sunset Crescent. We're speaking about Four Path. We're speaking about Clarendon. His offenses, murder, assault, occasioning grievous bodily harm. And the next person on the list, we're talking about Leon Rose, OC, aka Hitler R. Diggs. He is 25-year-old people. Listen to the name. We are talking about Hitler. And when you talk about Hitler, we are speaking about somebody that is notorious. We are speaking about as it pertains to the Jews and persecution. People, we are talking about a serious youth. He is from Effortville. We are talking about Maypen, Clarendon. And his offense, people, take a guess. Just like most of them, we are talking about slap away. He took away purses prematurely before their expiration date. And last but not least of these men that graduated magna cum laude, we are speaking about top of the class. We are talking about Fitzroy Andre Core, OC, aka OJ. We are talking about Orange Juice. He is 25-year-old and he is from Alexander Drive. We are talking about Farm, Clarendon, and his offense, people, take a guess. Him slap with somebody also, just like the rest of them. So people, like we see, a lot of these persons on the list are persons that were on the list, the previous list, that was released by the Popo them in a Clarendon. So people, it seems as if the Popo did not have much success. It seems as if most of these men, this is a repeated list. So people, I am putting up the pictures like you see, or I have put up the pictures like you've seen. So people, help the Popo forget some of these scumbags off of the street, because it is going to be better for you and myself. Because if them people are out there, they are violence producers, they are creating havoc, they are creating catastrophe outside upon the road. So people, let's get rid of them. Let's join together. We are talking about the people. We are talking about the legal, law-abiding tax citizens, tax-paying citizens of Jamaica, and we are talking about everybody that have a good heart and want and expect better for Jamaica. People, we sit upon this list. We are talking about a whole lot of youngins. We are talking about 17 and 18, at least 3 or 4 of them. So people, it only shows you that age does not have anything to do with badness. A lot of these people, they are recruited very early in the gang, by the gang members, by the dons, to create all sort of things in Jamaica. And people, it is showing by the slap away rate in Jamaica. Last year, I think it was over 1,600 people. This year, we can expect just about the same, give or take a few. People, that is not a very good statistic. That is not what Jamaica is supposed to be like. As a beautiful island, in the sun, as a place that everybody read. So my point is this: if Jamaica ever gets rid of its crime situation, it is going to be paradise. However, right now, it is bloodshed in a paradise. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.